9 months I work. I missed Happy New Year. I missed birthday my son.
Is the IBF waiting to spoil Oleksandr Usyk's victory? Oleksandr Usyk created history by defeating Tyson Fury to become the first undefeated heavyweight champion in 25 years. But now that the International Boxing Federation is looking into it, it seems like he might lose the title. If you are a hardcore boxing fan, chances are that you will be angry by the recent news of Oleksandr Usyk losing the world championship that he won a few days back. So now you must be wondering what really happened during the match. All of you must remember that a few days before, in a 12-round fight that was observed by the boxing world, including the last ultimate undisputed champion, Lennox Lewis, Usyk had defeated Fury. In fact, Usyk cornered Fury via a split decision to win the match. And this did not go down well with Fury and his fans. After the match, Fury issued Usyk a challenge to another fight, which Usyk did not decline. Following the fight, Fury said he had a rematch clause and that he wanted to play the match again since he believed he had won. He continued by saying that the current strategy is to take a break, return in October, and engage in the rematch. Subsequently, the rematch was confirmed by match promoter Frank Warren. Warren informed the broadcasters, "That's what the contract says, and if that's what Fury wants, then it's up to him." Since the International Boxing Federation intends to remove Usyk from his title if he does not face its mandatory challenger, Filip Hrgovic, next, it is unlikely that any rematch in October would be for all 4 titles. As Usyk's fans, your blood must be boiling upon hearing that Usyk will lose his IBF title. Also, rumors are coming in that Usyk will lose his IBF title within the next 2 weeks. Sounds strange, doesn't it? Now, you must be wondering why Usyk is losing it in the next 2 weeks. If the IBF decides to take back Usyk's title because of the rematch clause with Fury, as many believe, Usyk's reign as the undefeated heavyweight world champion might not last more than a few weeks. You must be knowing that Daniel Dubois of the United Kingdom is slated to face Hrgovic in the mandatory unbeaten challenger for the IBF. On June 1st in Riyadh, following Hrgovic versus Dubois, the winner is expected to face Anthony Joshua in September. The fight between Usyk and Fury is scheduled for the following month. If the US-based IBF continues with its rules, the battle may end up as an IBF title fight, and this could mean Usyk could lose his title and be the winner of the match, with Anthony Joshua being declared the IBF world champion. Sounds like chances are much higher for Usyk to lose his title, but many feel Usyk is doing it right and the IBF is wrong. What do you think about that? Meanwhile, Usyk has petitioned IBF to allow him to maintain the title for an extended period. Usyk has asked for an exception so that following his victory over Tyson Fury, he can continue to hold his unchallenged status. Earlier this month in Saudi Arabia, the Ukrainian emerged victorious on points against fellow heavyweight champion Fury in their uncontested fight. Usyk, who had previously won all 4 major world titles at cruiserweight before advancing to heavyweight, added the one title he needed to become unchallenged at 2 weight classes. As you know, all eyes are on the match between Filip Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois on June 1st. Are you excited? After all, this match could reveal who the boxer who will potentially face Usyk in the future is. An important fight between Daniel Dubois and Filip Hrgovic, the mandatory contender for the IBF, will take place at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh on June 1st. In addition to deciding who will occupy the IBF mandatory slot, this fight could lead to a future matchup with undefeated champion Oleksandr Usyk. Things are getting interesting. What do you say? In what could be an exciting fight, England's Daniel Dubois will take on Croatia's top challenger, Filip Hrgovic. Though Hrgovic is thought to be a step above Dubois, some weakness has been revealed in his recent games. Hrgovic's harsh approach might have been influenced by his misfortunes, such as the death of his father. However, the best in the heavyweight class is tough, so Hrgovic needs to show that he's prepared to rule. On the other hand, Dubois recently stopped Jarrell Miller in the final round, demonstrating his strength and tenacity. Dubois looks ready to run through flames to win, but there are still concerns about his head movement, ability to close the distance, and ability to rough up Hrgovic. Hrgovic's reach, jab, and general skill set will likely dull his inside attack. If Hrgovic uses his strengths well, Dubois might have a lot of trouble. Hrgovic has frequently shown signs of being in charge, even under difficult circumstances. Hrgovic appeared to be seriously hurt during his fight with Zhilei Zhang, but he seemed to sleepwalk through those moments and kept control of the situation. If and when these opportunities present themselves, Dubois might seize them. The secret to Hrgovic's success will be to keep Dubois off balance, destroy him, and land forceful right blows when the chance presents itself, which should be seen as plentiful in the match. Who do you think will win the match? Are you all fans of Usyk? Oleksandr Usyk's remarkable boxing record is an indication of his extraordinary talent. His amateur career was a great success, as he accomplished nearly all of his goals and is currently the world champion. What makes Usyk so special? Known by his nickname, the Cat, his boxing technique consists of quick footwork, quick reflexes, and massive blows. The fighter, who was born in Ukraine, has received recognition for his clinical boxing technique and is considered to be among the finest in the business because of his flowing approach. Due to confusion and the need to move around a fighter who moves in the opposite direction of normal, his southpaw stance also presents challenges for the majority of his opponents. Usyk defeated Anthony Joshua in the ring in his most recent fight before his fight against Fury a few days ago. Many analysts questioned Usyk's ability to stop a fighter with Joshua's stature and strength, but Usyk destroyed him with his slick throws and fast feet. That is Usyk for you, and he deserves to be the world champion more than anyone else. Do you think Usyk does not deserve to be the world champion? Do share your thoughts on this in the comments section. For more interesting stories and updates like this, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Goodbye!